What's up, guys? I'm the GamerZ1 here. I decided to make a little video here since all we do is Let's Plays and stuff. Yeah, I want to call this segment, I guess, Gossip Gamers with a Z instead of an S at the end because OmniGamersZ1 has a Z.
Oh, clever.
Oh, yeah, okay. And, so yeah, introductions. I'm Travis. I'm the one that does the Yoshi's Island Let's Plays, and I'm Mexican.
He's the Mexican.
The Mexican.
I'm Will. I'm the person who does one episode of every game in the world eventually and doesn't complete anything. And yeah.
Alright, I'm Stas, and
He's Russian.
I am Russian, yes. I'll be making some videos about the more recent games, like Grand Theft Auto and Hitman. Might even buy the newer Hitman once it comes out, which should be sometime this year. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, I guess we'll get some basics out of the way. You know, I'll just hold this. Yeah, favorite games. Like, what's your favorite game?
Grand Theft Auto. Well, I guess any of the Grand Theft Auto games. The more recent ones are better. The first two kind of sucked, in my opinion, but I haven't played them until I played the later Grand Theft Auto games. But yeah, the Grand Theft Auto series, my favorite, and Grand Theft Auto 4 is probably my favorite game.
I thought it was Mirror's Edge.
Yeah, Mirror's Edge is a good game, but it's just, in Grand Theft Auto you can parkour, San Andreas, and
That's like all of Mirror's Edge.
yeah, I know. But yeah, Mirror's Edge is a good game, but it's just there's so much more stuff you can do in Grand Theft Auto 4. You can just roam the streets and steal cars and fly planes and
Everything you can do in real life, pretty much.
or can't. Everything.
I don't know about you. I mean, we do that a lot.
Yeah.
Alright, Will? Okay, keep in mind he's Asian. So, Will, what is your answer for favorite game?
Halo. I mean, StarCraft, the StarCraft series. I've just been playing it for like 10 years, and it's pretty much all I've ever done with video games in my life that means something.
Alright, yeah, my favorite game is Okami. Yeah, it's Okami. Great game, released on the PlayStation 2 and Wii. Involves Japanese art style and a wolf, which I love wolves a lot. Not in that way, but yeah. Oh, and that's Bethany back there. Yeah. All right, so introductions are out of the way. All right. Well, unless you guys want to talk a little bit more about
The ice cream man.
All right, we gotta stop the recording. We have to go get some ice cream right fast. But no, favorite genre of video game?
FPS.
RTS.
Action adventure. And favorite console?
None. PC is the best. PC is the way to go.
PC Master Race.
Oh boy. Well, I didn't really have enough money to get much consoles, so I pretty much have to stick with Nintendo since they're affordable. But I do like the Wii; it's pretty fun.
Oh, and that Xbox 360 is just for show. Like,
Yeah, it's-
we're not actually
We don't involve Xbox 360
That's a
at all.
cardboard box.
That's for casual gaming.
Yeah.
Disregard, this is my house.
All right, so what we're gonna do is well, we're gonna talk about a recent trailer that was released. There was already a trailer. You probably already know about it. It's Resident Evil 6, but we're gonna watch the video right fast, and then I'll just post it on the video, and afterwards we'll give our reactions and stuff. So, yeah.
Come on, I got you. How are you feeling?
More games?
Not quite. Just something I think you would benefit from knowing.
What the hell is all this?
None of these were here 3 days ago.
Is this what you wanted to show me?
C-virus. That's what the guerrillas were calling it.
C-virus. That must be what's creating those Chihuahua.
What happened?
Another bioterrorism attack. The BSAA confirmed it was the same one used in Eastern Europe 6 months ago, called the C virus.
Hunnigan, I need you to fake our deaths. Can you do that?
What are you going to do?
We're going to China. Sherry, what are you doing here?
I'm on protective detail. Why are you here?
I'm tracking the men behind all this.
What? We met? No, you jarheads all look the same to me, pal. Sorry. You know, those shots of yours pack one hell of a punch, lady.
So, you're Wesker Jr.
You lost me.
Albert Wesker was a colossal imbecile. A fool who tried to destroy the world. He was also your father, which makes you heir to a very special blood type. Here's something to remember you by.
No, goddammit! Captain!
Looking for me, boys?
You can't run forever.
Put your gun down, Chris. She's a key witness. We need her.
A witness? She's the one who did all this!
Resident Evil 6.
Alright, so yeah, it was a horror-based genre game, Resident Evil 6. And before I talk about it, Will, what did you say the 6 looked like?
I mean, if you've been keeping up with like trailers and stuff like that, if you like go to Reddit or any place like that, you've probably seen all the speculations that the 6 looks like a giraffe getting a blowjob. And I showed this to Travis, and he just saw it, but Stas doesn't see it.
It looks like a. I mean, I can see the giraffe, but
I think Stas is just too pure.
that's probably it.
Yeah, interesting fact. It was hilarious. Alright, so I'm going to talk about some details on it. As you see at the end of the trailer, it was supposed to release on November 20th, 2012, but they moved it to October 2nd, which it's going to come out for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. Although PC, it's going to be released at a later date, so I don't know if you guys are used to that. Or...
Yeah, I mean, usually that's the way it works, but with PC comes better quality gaming.
Oh boy.
As far as graphics go, I mean, I don't think it's even disputed that for most games, texture resolutions are higher, rendering quality is better. So as far as graphics go, PC wins. And personally, I like the controls of a PC better than I do with a controller.
Yeah, well, controls are like perspective, it's like some people are used to controllers.
Definitely. Like I used to play on my Dreamcast a lot, and
Dreamcast?
Yeah, Dreamcast. I got pretty used to the controls. I was playing Unreal Tournament, and I got really used to the controls. I was playing really well, and then I haven't played for like a year or two, and I tried it not too long ago, and I sucked. So,
just have to get back on it, man. That's all you have to do.
Mouse.
Alright, so the features of this game is, there's the offline mode and online mode, which the offline is the campaign, and it's going to be 1 to 2 player. Like, you can get a friend to drop in with you, and you can play it together, which I think kind of defeats the purpose of a horror genre, to tell you the truth. But, online play, it's speculated to be anywhere between 2 to 6 players, which, again, for a horror game, having a lot of numbers like that, it's like, Will said before, it's sort of like Left 4 Dead, where it's just you killing a whole bunch of zombies and not too much fear being involved. But,
spray and pray.
Pretty much. Reactions to the trailer. Do you want to get this game?
Yeah, I guess it looks pretty interesting. Would I get it over any other games that might be released this year? Probably not, because Hitman's coming out sometime this year, and
Also, another topic we're going to talk about here in a little bit, but
okay,
yeah,
and possibly perhaps even Grand Theft Auto 5. But yeah, I mean, it looks pretty interesting. I'm not really into that genre of gaming, but you know, anything that involves a good story, you know, anything that a game that's interesting, I guess I would play. So yeah.
All right. Will, your reaction?
With my past experiences with the horror/survival genre of video games, they usually leave me crying, bundled up in covers, with every light in the house on. But I mean, if I was playing like co-op, like that 2-player co-op, that might be fun. And Resident Evil isn't that much of a horror game. It's just like the story's a horror story, but gameplay's not terrible. But I mean, it's not the first game I would get this year, but I mean, if it was like $20 on Steam, I'd get it.
Get Steam. Alright, I don't really have any systems to play it on. I mean, I have a laptop, but obviously you wouldn't be able to run it because it's not up to date. But, I don't know, I've been sort of debating actually getting into the Resident Evil series, and I think I'd have to get more into the history of it, because when I play a game, I like to go along more of the story. Because, well, Resident Evil 6 is supposed to star 2-star characters, Leon and Chris from the past Resident Evil games. And I believe there's supposed to be another third character. And for those of you that are familiar with the Resident Evil series, it's pretty much going to be, each character has, the 3 characters have each campaign for each one of them. But they said that the campaign was going to last a little less longer than the whole campaign in Resident Evil 5, which is pretty short, but you know, you add all 3 of them together, and plus the online connectivity, and I don't know. I mean, they released Operation Raccoon City pretty recently, so that game got a lot of bad reviews, as in terms of an actual Resident Evil game, because you're supposed to be more used to just being in constricted areas, to where it's pretty much just like jump out scares and stuff like that. But I guess one of the things that is actually under a lot of debate is, before in Resident Evil they had the zombies to where, I don't know the name of the viruses or anything, but they had the zombies to where they can actually shoot at you, and it was a parasite actually. And then they're trying to bring that back in the 6th one, to where they're more of the genre of the actual, you know, stereotypical zombie, which just sort of puts them out as another target. And I don't know, there's a bit of mixed reviews about that, but you know, coming out October 2nd, I guess we'll just see how it is then. But, alright, and like the guys were saying earlier, another topic, that was a combined topic I wanted to talk about. Another one was individual ones, which pretty much, what game are you looking forward to in 2012 the most?
Well, I guess I mentioned Hitman before, because I watched the gameplay trailer of Hitman. It's about a 15-minute long video, and I was really impressed. It generally looks like a movie, and I enjoyed watching it, and I can imagine that playing it would be that much more fun. But of course, I am a fan of the Grand Theft Auto series, and the 5th one will be released sometime soon as well. So between the 2 games, it would be difficult for me to decide, really. But yeah, one of those 2.
Well,
I'll have to go with the StarCraft expansion, Part of the Swarm. Yeah.
that's nice. Alright, well, I have a 3DS, so honestly, the game I'm looking most forward to this year is either Luigi's Mansion 2 or the Paper Mario game for 3DS. I mean, I've never really completed a Paper Mario game, but I've like gotten all the way up to the final boss, and it's just a great game with a lot of personality, and it's a good accomplishment for a game. Alright, I think that's all the time we have for right now. Yeah, if you like the video, give it a like, you know, comments. If we get up in popularity, you know, you can leave your own suggestions about what we want to talk about. Just, you know, 3 gamers talking about games and stuff like that. We'll try to have a guest star every now and then if we can. But I'm going to try to post links down below of maybe my Let's Play, Will's Let's Play, and if Sauce gets one up, maybe that, or maybe one of his Grand Theft Auto videos. But until then, I'm the GamerZ1, signing out.